Nigeria had only just gained independence. The year was 1960, and hope filled the air. After decades under the rule of the United Kingdom, many believed Nigeria would become one of Africa's greatest nations. But beneath the celebration, tensions were growing. Different ethnic groups, political rivalries, and mistrust were slowly dividing the young country. Within a few years, these tensions would explode into one of the most tragic conflicts in African history, the Nigerian Civil War. Nigeria was divided into regions dominated by major ethnic groups. The Hausa Fulani controlled the north, the Yoruba dominated the west, and the Igbo were mainly in the eastern region. Political competition between these regions created serious tension. In January 1966, a group of young soldiers carried out Nigeria's first military coup. The government was overthrown, and the country was thrown into uncertainty. Later that same year, another coup took place. Violence spread across parts of the country, and many eastern Nigerians living in the north were attacked. Thousands were killed, and fear quickly spread. Many Igbo families fled back to the eastern region, believing they were no longer safe in other parts of the country. Nigeria was moving closer and closer to a national crisis. In 1967, the situation reached its breaking point. The military governor of the eastern region, Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, made a bold decision. He declared the eastern region an independent nation known as the Republic of Biafra. For many people in the east, Biafra represented safety and freedom, but the Nigerian government strongly rejected the idea of separation. Nigeria's leader at the time, Yakubu Gowon, insisted that the country must remain united. Negotiations failed, and on July 6, 1967, war began. Nigerian forces launched military operations to regain control of the eastern region. As the war intensified, cities fell and communities were destroyed. But one of the most devastating weapons of the conflict was starvation. A blockade prevented food and supplies from reaching Biafra. As the months passed, hunger spread rapidly across the region. Images of starving children shocked the world and revealed the scale of the humanitarian crisis. International aid organizations attempted to provide relief, but millions of civilians continued to suffer. For many people trapped in the conflict, survival itself became the daily struggle. By late 1969, Biafra was running out of resources. Its territory had been greatly reduced and its army was exhausted. In January 1970, Biafran leaders surrendered, bringing the Nigerian Civil War to an end. After the war, Yakubu Gowon announced a policy of reconciliation with the famous words, "No victor, no vanquished." The goal was to rebuild the nation and unite Nigerians once again. The war left deep scars. More than 1 million people are believed to have died, many from hunger and disease. Entire communities were destroyed, and families were forever changed. The Nigerian Civil War remains one of the most important and painful chapters in the country's history. It reminds us how fragile unity can be and how important peace and understanding are for the future of any nation.